Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to North Penn High School. Throughout our program this evening, your cooperation is requested as we recognize our seniors in a respectful, dignified manner. Our processional will be led onto the field by representative faculty members in academic attire fitting for this formal occasion. Please refer to the inside front cover of the commencement program for further details. And now will you please stand and honor our class of 2001 as they pass in review. Please be seated. Please be seated and welcome. Welcome students, parents, alumni, and friends to the 46th Commencement program of North Penn High School. This evening we recognize the achievement of students who have completed all academic requirements for graduation, inclusive of the newly mandated state graduation project. Together as a school and as a community, we can be proud of the celebration this evening and ask that you as parents, friends, and faculty join us in an appropriate, respectful salute to our students. In this context, we recognize the passing of two former classmates of the class of 2001, Matthew Nielsen and Nate Robeson. Leadership from the class of 2001 has propelled teams to athletic championships. Musical performances and theater productions rival the quality found on the Broadway stage. In the classroom, students have achieved high honors and recognition at science fairs, state academic decathlon competitions, geography bees, and yes, even with our journey into the world of robotics with the creation of Altroid the Robot, in a collaboration of students, faculty, and engineers, we have succeeded. Seniors were honored as recipients of major scholarships from colleges, universities, local organizations, and corporate America. Our students were involved in giving back to the community through record-breaking volume participation in Red Cross bloodmobiles and various projects and visitations throughout the area. We recognize this success was not accomplished in a vacuum, but rather through the nurturing professional guidance of the elementary, middle school, and high school faculty and staff. And we realize the importance that parent and community support to the schools has played in the past and will play in the future. We look to continuing our work together. The class is no longer simply a shining star on the horizon. Our students are ready to accept their role as the galaxy of tomorrow. This is a great class, and we sit together as one, never again to have this opportunity. Please share in this magical moment. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2001. And now we ask the class of 2001 and our audience this evening to please stand, face the flag located at the scoreboard end of the stadium, and join the North Penn High School senior chorus members in singing our national anthem, and please remain standing for the North Penn High School alma mater. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight
You may be seated. And it's my pleasure to introduce to you the President of the North Penn School Board, Mr. Donald Hill.
Congratulations to the North Penn class of 2001 from the North Penn School Board of Directors. I want also to congratulate all you parents that got him through this monumental day, and it is with great pleasure that I wish you success in your future endeavors wherever they may lead you. As a parent of 2 North Penn graduates, I know that the North Penn has prepared you for the challenges that await you. May you always remember fondly your days at North Penn and take pride in this great community we all call home. Good luck and enjoy your future years.
At this time, please welcome the President of the Class of 2001, Ms. Jane Shu. Jane will be followed by the valedictorians with their valedictorian addresses, Gargi Kari, Bonnie Lau, Daniel Mason, Ji-Yoon Park, Sarana R. Patel, Niti Sardana, and Long Tang Vu.
Thank you for coming tonight on such short notice. After all, 18 years hardly seems enough time to prepare for adulthood. When I opened my eyes this morning, I realized in shock, our time at North Penn is about to end. From the clamorous cheers to the slightest whispers, even tonight's lively hum in Crawford Stadium will cease in a couple of hours. Those tassel-covered, beaming faces surrounding you will also fade too quickly into the past. In another blink of the eye, the years will fly by. What significant events will you recount to your children and grandchildren when you become an experienced and mature adult? Perhaps you would describe those countless summer nights when you and your best friend would play manhunt with the neighborhood kids. Maybe you'd boast about playing first chair tuba or narrate the trials of planning class night. Of course, you would have to mention how the 76ers won the Eastern Conference this year. Tonight's momentous occasion reveals that dreams do come true. Haven't we been moaning forever about never leaving Lansdale? Well, your diploma is your ticket to a successful future. NBC is probably already offering the cynical boy in English class a job to be Seinfeld's successor. After hacking into the Pentagon files, that girl who always carried a TI-89 will definitely become the next female Bill Gates. Even the lanky kid with the scraggly hair in gym class has hope. He's going to transform into the millennium's new Fabio. And what about yourself, you ask? Keep in mind that with tomorrow's sunrise, silly teenage labels, jock, slacker, band kid, thespian, science nerd, will all be discarded. You have the power to reinvent yourself into an individual who will attain even greater dreams. Lastly, embrace the candid words of the spirited, youthful, fictional yet appreciated icon, Ferris Bueller. The question isn't, what are we going to do? The question is, what aren't we going to do? We are such an elite class full of future of opportunity. See you in 5 years at our class reunion when we will be able to share all of our accomplishments together. 谢谢 Mama Baba. Thank you, everyone.
Namaskar, and welcome to one of the most important days of our lives. Family, friends, and faculty, take a look at and be proud of the class of 2001. Albert Einstein once said, "I do not believe much in education. Each man ought to be his own model, however frightful that may be. If a man of genius could make this statement, why are we gathered here today to celebrate our 13 years of education? Yes, we all advanced from finger painting to completing the dreaded graduation project, but why do we go through all this pomp and circumstance? We are gathered here to honor each student of the class of 2001 for his or her academic achievements. Graduating from high school is not easy. Getting up early in the morning to take notes and listen to lectures for the rest of the day is not always everyone's top priority. Yet, here we are. Congratulations to all of you. From the student who has to come home every day to an empty house to the student who must support and take care of the family, each one of you has managed to overcome the stress and burdens of each day to advance in life. For those of you whose job or other responsibilities often took up homework time, congratulations for squeezing in those extra minutes of studying. Although we have all made sacrifices, often at the expense of sleep, our hard work brings us here today. Although our high school education ends today, each one of us must be our own model and embark on our own journey. For the first part of our lives, we have learned and thrived at North Penn High School. Although we may not have known each other by name or even seen each other's faces, we have all shared each day of high school. After today, some of us will attend college while others will enter the workforce or serve our country. From our mutual home base of North Penn, starting today, we all must choose our next destination. Wherever our decisions lead us, whether it be Lansdale, the White House, or even outer space, we will remember this day and cherish it. I would like to thank my mother, father, Roli Didi, and Neil Bhaiya for being my inspiration. Always encouraging me to do my best, you love me unconditionally. I would also like to thank my teachers, counselors, and friends for teaching me life's lessons, both in and out of the classroom. As the poet Shelley said, life, like a dome of many-colored glass, stains the white radiance of eternity. Go out and color your own life, as well as the lives of others, with your memories and talents. And don't ever forget the kaleidoscope that we have created here together. We have reason to be proud. Dhanyavad, and thank you.
Years ago, I sat in those very stands and watched my brother deliver words of inspiration and encouragement to his fellow classmates. And now, here I stand before you, as it is now time for us to graduate. We are the class of 2001, the first class of the millennium, and it is finally our time to revel in our achievements. We have been running a very long race for the past 12 years, and today we cross that finish line, only to find that there's a whole new world ahead of us. In the words of Steven Tyler of Aerosmith, life's a journey, not a destination, and you just can't tell just what tomorrow will bring. Throughout our journey as a class, we have made many memories to last a lifetime. We may never be able to claim to have had to walk to school each day, barefoot and uphill both ways, but no one can deny our share of memories. We trudged into school each morning with sleepy eyes, trying to catch a quick nap, but are awakened with enthusiastic voices giving out "You're the best" t-shirts to everyone. It never made sense how everyone could win a "You're the best" t-shirt, but who wouldn't want another free t-shirt? We lost the iced tea lemonade battle for milk, something that would actually be beneficial to our bodies. We were the first class to get hit with the graduation projects, and many of us procrastinated to the very last presentation day, but an old project was just enough to get by and land us here today. We suffered through an airtight school filled with dust that has been circulating from the very beginning of its construction, only to watch a newly built addition leak every time it rained. And how could I leave out the Sixers' run to the finals for the first time since 1983, the year of many of our births? Yes, our class does have its memories in which to reminisce. Even though we will go our separate ways in the coming years, never forget those memories that you have had here at North Penn. You may walk away from this ceremony not remembering a single thing that anyone has said, but you will always have your own personal thoughts in your heart that bond you with your friends and family. Hold those memories close to you, for they are what will carry you on through life. Thank you so much, Mom, Dad, Wayne, for giving me the love and support that enables me to stand here today. I love you all very much. Thus ends my attempt to put the culmination of emotions that I feel at this moment into words. Our journey together as a class is almost over, but as society's future, only beginning. North Penn and its stellar faculty has helped us find our gifts and talents, but it is ultimately up to us to make dreams into realities. Remember how far we have come. Believe in how far we will go. I'm just as eager to get this commencement ceremony rolling as all of you, so congratulations, class of 2001, and in the words of my brother, believe and fly. Be your own Superman.
First, I'd like to begin by welcoming and congratulating all of my fellow students, along with all of the family, friends, and mentors who are here today to celebrate your accomplishments. The famous teacher Aristotle once said that the roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Aristotle, however, did not mention anything about writing a valedictorian speech. A valediction is, by definition, an act of saying goodbye on an important and formal occasion. As valedictorians, it's our job to say goodbye to this class, a class which has, through 12 years, prepared itself to challenge the world and to be challenged by it. The 2000th year has come and gone, and we are truly the class of the new millennium. And just as the world reflects upon the highs and the lows of the past 1,000 years, wondering about what the next 1,000 might bring, we stand at a crossroads of our lives, reflecting upon the past 12 years while hoping and planning for the future. Now is the time for each of us to strive to reach our potential as a person. Today we celebrate our accomplishments, but a whole new day begins tomorrow. We must embrace the future, always finding the ambition to achieve our dreams. At the turning point of World War II, Winston Churchill made a famous statement, which truly applies to this moment. This is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end, but it is, perhaps, the end of the beginning. As we leave behind our teachers, it is time for us to teach ourselves, to guide ourselves, and to inspire ourselves. Though one chapter of our lives is closing, we must be the ones to write the remainder of our life stories. Congratulations to you all, and I wish all of you good luck in the future. Thank you.
When I first found out that I would have the honor of giving the speech, I was very much overwhelmed. What can I possibly talk about for the next 1.5 minutes? Scrambling for some ideas, I began to reflect on all the days we spent together at North Penn High School. We have so many wonderful memories here, and of course, some not so pleasant ones. Then it dawned on me, all the trials and tribulations we endured as a class felt as if we were on this big, bumpy, but exciting roller coaster ride. Think back to the first day of high school. The excitement, the anticipation, and the uncertainty you felt walking into this enormous building as a sophomore. Wasn't it like waiting for the roller coaster to slowly make its way up to the top for the first big drop? And what about all those other turns and loops? It's the fun times we had playing our first Powder Puff game, going to our proms, and even watching all those videos in common homeroom. And it's also the trials we endured, fighting through those PSSA tests and rushing to get our graduation project finished. After 3 years of bumps and twists, our ride is finally over. Congratulations, you made it through your first roller coaster ride. For some of us, the ride was long, and for others, it was just way too short. But I hope for all of us, it was a maturing experience. Even though we feel sorrow leaving behind our high school years, there is a whole new chapter ahead of us. The future will present itself with more opportunities and more challenges. And as the class of 2001, I want you to tackle those challenges head on with the thought that you are changing the world. Whatever you do and whoever you become, just remember that the key to the future lies in your hands. Now is the time to turn those keys, and as our school motto says, retire for success. I know this is our spotlight, but still, let's take a moment to thank those who have helped us come this far. Thanks to our teachers who taught us not only English and math, but the way of life itself. Thanks to our parents and mentors who, despite all their nagging advice, actually taught us to become worthy human beings. As for me, I want to thank my parents for loving me and giving me all the support that I need, no matter what I do. And I would like to make a personal thanks to my Heavenly Father and His precious Son, Jesus Christ, for helping me come this far and always giving me something to hold on to. Thank you, and congratulations to all.
According to Confucius, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. We took that first step in kindergarten, and by finishing the last 3 years at North Penn, we have easily traveled 1,000 miles. So, Confucius may think that we have finished our journey. However, as we all know, our journey has merely begun. We have overcome many challenges to be here tonight, but we still have many more to face. In kindergarten, we all struggled to learn our ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. Our next biggest challenge was to avoid the infamous cooties. By 6th grade, we wore our bright orange safety belts and tried to be the cooler older kids. In middle school, we tried to just desperately fit in. As high school students, we have overcome the great challenge of deciding, what do I do next year? Some of us plan to enter the workforce, some plan to go to college, and still others plan to take a nice relaxing break from school. No matter what direction each of us chooses, many ordeals still lie ahead. However, the good news is that North Penn has prepared us for our future in many ways. North Penn's diversity parallels the diversity in the real world. Our well-rounded education has prepared us for our colleges and our careers. The friendships we have made provide us with the support to guide us as we make our next decision. This commemorative day symbolizes the culmination of all our hard work and effort over these seemingly endless years. But today also celebrates our final day of high school. As I step down from this podium, I leave you with a quote from my sister. Do what the mind says and you'll prevail, but do what the heart says and you'll truly succeed. Thank you to all my teachers, my friends, and especially my family for all your help. Thank you, and kuku babar.
Good evening, faculty, parents, and fellow classmates. I stand here before you today wondering what to say about the past 12 years. I have been in the North Penn School District practically my entire life, and I'm grateful for that experience. North Penn is a very diverse community, with people from a variety of ethnic backgrounds and all walks of life. Our community has provided us with the best family for which we could have ever asked, a family of loving parents, supportive teachers, caring mentors, and loyal friends who we will always cherish and continue to admire. Many of us here today feel relieved to finally be graduating from high school, but many of us are also apprehensive about what the future may hold. Leaving the security we have felt for the last 12 years is very frightening. I still remember stepping foot in APOD on the first day of my sophomore year, scared to death of being trampled over by some huge senior or being given wrong directions to a class, both of which happened to many of us. But now, as we reflect upon the past 3 years, most of us have grown to enjoy the same surroundings that we feared just 3 short years ago. North Penn High School has been like a second home to us, and it's sad to say goodbye. After all, it is here where we have played exciting sports games, sweated through tiring band practices, and enjoyed wild school dances. However, as much as we wish to stay in such a comfortable and loving environment, now is the time to pursue our lifelong dreams. We have been provided with a strong foundation, and now is the time to build upon that foundation in the real world. We must teach others what we have been taught and learn from those who are willing to guide us. Most importantly, we must live life to its fullest, allowing no opportunity to pass us by. I hope to see all of you 10 years from now leading happy, healthy, productive lives, and I look forward to seeing what great things we all accomplish as the first class of the new millennium. Robert Frost once said, "Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference." Like Robert Frost, we, the class of 2001, can also make choices which will make all the difference. My fellow classmates, as you make your way through life, follow your dreams and walk the path which will make the world a better place. Congratulations on all your accomplishments, and be sure to thank your parents, guardians, teachers, mentors, and friends for the support and encouragement they have provided you over the years. They have helped make you the matured individuals you are today. Thank you and good luck.
If I could say a few words, I'd be a better public speaker. But anyway, congratulations, fellow students of the class of 2001. Today, we graduate from our alma mater in a tradition that echoes back from hundreds of years ago. To achieve this great accomplishment required 13 years of very hard work. But we could never have made it this far on our quest for knowledge without our honored teachers and mentors. The many excellent instructors here at North Penn have affected us in a most profound way. They're not only involved at the academic level, but they have also been involved in the athletic and extracurricular activities. Thank you, respected teachers. Your guiding light has been an inspiration to us all. A special thank you goes out to the dedicated staff, from the principals to the secretaries to the custodial staff. They keep the school building running, despite our numerous attempts to dismantle it. We could not have made it through school without our friends. They've always been by our side from kindergarten and earlier, whether it's to collaborate on a project, figure out the cosine of pi over 2, to find the Tao, or just to hang out. They have been through the best of times and the worst of times, in times of joy and in times of despair. Thank you to all your friends who have been important to the entire high school experience, from first meeting these new people to even finding love. I know I would like to thank my friends for putting up with me over the years. Finally, last but not least, thank you, parents and guardians. Many of you have been with us since the first breath we took, the first steps we made. You were always watching us. Through good times and bad, you were always there. No matter what unconscionable acts we committed, we always knew that there was an unconditional love that maintained an important bond between us. Your constant diligence may not have always been appreciated, but your presence has made a permanent impression on us. Thank you, Mom, Dad, and family members. Come on, Bama, come on, Gakji. Again, congratulations on graduating as a class of 2001. We are the ultimate class. We truly are the best. Through the 3 years we have been in this building, we have grown to become knights and maidens of North Penn High School.
At this time, we will begin the presentation of diplomas. Tonight, we graduate 875 students. Once again, as a courtesy to the families, we ask you to please refrain from calling out so that all names can be heard. The following students will be graduating in absentia: Jennifer Chen, Brian A. Clark, Gregory James D. Felice, Jeremy Michael Humphreys, Vance Orrin Leisure, Robin Valora Latovsky, Brian Joseph Sullian, Sarah Trotter, Mammon Koshi Verghese, Michael Wesley Warren, Michelle Lauren Bailey, and David Michael Sibley.
Yeah, I know she's not here. I'm not sure who is her.
Sweta M. Patel.
Wayne Jacobs.
Halima Amjad.
Jamie Elisa Slobodian.
Sapna Madhukar Patil.
Michael Scott Yeager.
Neil Harding Bergman.
Stephen Michael Stiles.
Sapna Pavalori.
Jennifer Leslie Jamison.
Joy Lanice Brown.
Jennifer Lynn Thomas.
Amanda Allison Peck.
Lauren Elizabeth Janishevsky.
Emily Nicole Ditzler.
Ryan Christopher Allman.
Justin William Pellick.
Erica Ann Jaros.
Brandon David Frank.
Jeffrey Michael Anizelli.
Candace Shea Perker.
Jonathan Jaros.
Megan Rachel Grimes.
Melissa Barwith.
Thomas Joseph Peretti.
Elizabeth Joanne Jaycox.
Bethany Rose Hall.
Daniel John Benner.
Amy Michelle Peterman.
Zachary Garhard Jensen.
Gargi Divya Kare.
Kimberly Patricia Burrier.
Laura Nicole Peters.
Brittany Lind Jernigan.
Bonnie Lau.
William Sicoli.
Matthew David Peters.
Tasha Joliel Jimenez.
Sarah Torbjörg Logan.
Sal Katita.
Alicia Rose Peterson.
Brian Christopher Johnson.
Daniel Allen Mason.
John Dudley.
Kenneth Justin Peterson.
Kristen Ann Johnson.
Jennifer Lynn Matthias.
Rodney Allen Dorr.
Anthony Nicholas Petro.
Matthew Webb Johnson.
Jonathan David McKeeman.
B. Kent Folterbauer.
Jennifer Marie Petro.
Tamara Ray Johnson.
Sumit Mittal.
Alicia Joan Gabby.
Stephen Louis Parentozzi.
Lauren Beth Johnston.
Gian Jeannie Park.
Robert Philip Glorioso Jr.
Brandy Renee Pittman.
Erica Kristen Jones.
Joshua Samuel Partlow.
Carolyn Ann Griffin.
Catherine Amanda Plewinski.
Taryn Nicole Jordan.
Zarana R. Patel.
Kimberly White Howard.
Vichai Ploise.
Shannon Lynn Jowder.
Anna Irene Pronchak.
Laura Lamb.
Matthew John Poirier.
Lam Jonathan Kemp.
Emily Gail Ryder.
Sandra Lynn McCarthy.
Rachel Sarah Ann Pollock.
Edward Jason Kane.
Needy Sardana.
Christopher William McAteer.
Nicholas Dante Porco.
Eugene Ho Kang.
Alexa Mikkel Schmitz.
DJ Manissi.
Greg Martin Passerina.
Jessica Page Kasoff.
Ching Shen.
Richard Moon.
Stephen Sinclair Poiser Jr.
Maya Sarit Kaufman.
Faith Myung-hee Shin.
Dale Schaefer.
Nina Teresa Prendergast.
Lindsay Ann Kelleher.
Corey Brooke Trayson.
Eric William Schur.
Matthew David Price.
Patrick George Keller.
Yanish Peter Voida.
Maurice Woodford Shepherd.
Seth Aaron Price.
Courtney Hannigan Kelly.
Elizabeth Wolf.
Nicole Elizabeth Tomzak.
Colin Justin Quigg.
Erin Marie Kelly.
Jennifer Adams.
Matthew Treichel.
Kendall Marie Quinn.
Erin Elizabeth Kerr.
Sonia Carol Berg.
Marilee Ruth Wasser.
Jennifer Eileen Rains.
Megan Leigh Kerwood.
Daniel Gifford Bloom.
Kristen Noel Weber.
Joshua Brian Robb.
Hal Neil Kessler.
Elisa Victoria Brancata.
Stephen Christopher Arnold.
Ravikant Ray.
Megan Lynn Kaiser.
Adrian Jean Fry.
Kristen Lynn Baruki.
Sean David Reber.
Tom Jerry Com.
Bridget Elaine Junta.
Renee Marie Cairns.
Andrew Charles Rejai.
Dae Kyun Kim.
Diana Elizabeth Hubbard.
Samantha Ann Campion.
Sean Joseph Riley.
Hai Min Kim.
Donna Jacqueline Johnson.
Christine Denise Carr.
Amy Dawn Renninger.
Hyo Sik Kim.
Megan Elizabeth Klein.
Jamie Bryant Kosman.
Paul Raymond Renninger III.
Ji Hee Kim.
Diana Lynn Maggi.
Brandon Todd Davison.
Grant Edward Roten.
Peter Kim.
Jessica Marie McElhenney.
Carl Enoch Dean III.
Kelly Elizabeth Riccardi.
Brian John King.
Jordana Lauren Mashori.
Stacy Lynn DeFrancesco.
Natalie Ann Ridge.
Tanya Lynn Kincaid.
Ashani Mukherjee.
Nicole Michelle DiCanilo.
Sandra Lee Ring.
Desiree Klaumenzer.
Aileen Twee Wynn.
Jonathan Dilworth.
Bradford Carl Ripke.
Erica Lynn Kleckner.
Neha Sharish Patel.
James Matthew Eckert.
Gary Patrick Rizzo.
James Scott Kleins.
Morgan Lee Seward.
Christine Marie Vida.
Lauren Grace Roberts.
James Kling.
Mark Aaron Weinstein.
Serena Lynn Francini.
Michael Anthony Rodeheaver.
Serena Lynn Francini.
Michael Rodriguez.
Michael Talbert Klinger.
Lindsay Beth Whitmer.
Eric Stephen Fries.
Ron Roll.
Kimberly Ann Neeland.
Sarah Rebecca Wright.
Janelle Lynn Golder.
Laura Emily Rogan.
Melissa Ann Core.
Casey Jane Allison.
William Thomas Goltz.
Ashley Nicole Rose.
Katie Elizabeth Colasar.
Siddharth Anand.
Jennifer Marie Hartzell.
Jonathan Stephen Ross.
Leonie Francisca Kuniger.
David Jeffrey Atkiss.
Charles Andrew House.
Scott Michael Rowe.
Adam Charles Kozak.
Jordan Baron Batatatis.
Nathaniel James Holstein.
Sarah Jane Rowland.
Benjamin Francis Krasninski.
Lawrence William Cannon II.
Rodney Lee Kohler.
Leah Joy Selesky.
Justin Christopher Kratz.
Michael Thomas Carney.
Kevin Michael Kornak.
John Michael Santoro.
Megan Elizabeth Kranak.
Kelly Lynn Chamberlain.
Christopher Joseph Lombardo.
Mark Edward Sanville Jr.
Kyle Matthew Cruson.
Danny Mingyu Chang.
Julian Anthony Maritucci.
George P. Sarianos.
Michael Kenneth Cruson Jr.
Catherine Elizabeth Dematzis.
Lee James Militech.
Neela Sarker.
Matthew Wayne Kriebel.
Catherine Lisa Drescher.
James Joseph Maffo.
Tracy Elizabeth Sarnasinski.
Kay Lauren Ashley Krieger.
Shannon Bethany Epplett.
Stephanie Marie Payon.
Michael Ryan Scargill.
Lauren Ann Kukish.
Justin Michael Franks.
Jennifer Sarah Rice.
Jason M. Sheets.
Andrew Stephen Coons.
Kara Lise Givnish.
John Christian Shaw.
Leanne Michelle Schifrel.
Megan Marie Kubanevich.
Jennifer Elizabeth Hamp.
Tracy Lynn Solomon.
Natalie Marie Shillow.
Oscar Casa Curavilla.
Lindsay Beth Hopper.
Candace Noel Strum.
David Eric Schmel.
Stephanie Marie Cutsup.
Victoria Elizabeth Kissler.
Anthony John Voda.
Danielle Elise Schmid.
Mi Kyung Kai.
Kevin Kosi.
Sarah Ruth Baker.
Ariel Schmidt.
John Paul Lam.
Kathleen Patricia McCrory.
Lisa Aiken Beckman.
Frank Ross Schoendorfer.
Yim Lam.
Richard Gavin Moser.
Stephen Michael Bogue.
Amy Elizabeth Schroding.
Jesse Ann Lamfier.
Jessica Aaron Plowa.
Maggie Elizabeth Casey.
Josephine L. Schroeder.
Katie Elizabeth Lancaster.
Kimberly May Ruth.
Sapna D. Doshi.
Jared Michael Schultz.
Bonnie Elizabeth Lander.
Laura Allison Shriver.
Justin Richard Fanslaw.
Erica Lauren Schultz.
Ryan Christopher Landis.
Maureen Patricia Shriver.
Lauren Nicole Gunzel.
Andrew H. Schwartz.
Benjamin Joseph Langlis.
Mark Allen Servati.
Summer Alyssa Hagee.
Dominic S. Shankalapura.
Matthew Aaron Louts.
Michael Andrew Tantino.
Chris Michael Johnson Jr.
Lauren Marie Cioli.
Stephanie Ann Lawson.
Joseph Allen Veda.
Rebecca Hai Lim Kim.
Christina Elizabeth Landis.
Kimberly Michelle Leahy.
Megan Elizabeth Wise.
Amanda Marie Schmeltzer.
Sarah Elizabeth Miller.
James Dong Lee.
Matthew Jeffrey Adair.
Sundip Shaw.
Frank Albert Palante.
Jane Chien Lee.
Maytal Adlersberg.
Megan Christine Somar.
Kimberly Dale Reichenbach.
Song Lee.
Aklima Akhtar.
Kristen Ann Timoney.
Carrie Louise Porter.
Victoria Marie Lee.
Patrick Duff Allen.
Tiffany Lynn Young.
Marcy Jennifer Bowery.
Vanessa Lee Leister.
Tracy Annette Alston.
Palash Kumar Seal.
Evan Joshua Elias.
Albert Michael Lenhart.
Seema Amin.
Nicole Christine Sipe.
Roger Thomas Harris.
Joshua Marvin Lavin.
Adam Daniel Ardente.
Brandon John Senavides.
Paul Douglas Johnson.
Brian Thomas Lewis.
Tamara Lee Arnold.
Armandina Severini.
Patricia Lee Jula.
Stacy Ann Patrice Lewis.
Heather Lynn Bailiff.
Brooke Elizabeth Shadle.
Kristen Michelle Kasuf.
Catherine Hunter Luco.
Becky Main Bay Bainbridge.
Amish B. Shaw.
Daniel Scott Keene.
Sandra Jean Lex.
Megan Elizabeth Bear.
Dara Shalish Shaw.
Anne Marie Smith.
Thomas Matthew Lewinko.
Christy Lynn Baker.
Brett Noah Shapiro.
Ian A. Trainer.
Sue Lee.
Sabir Beksh.
Nina Stacy Shapiro.
Amy Carolyn Whiffen.
Andrea Maria Lightheart.
Michael Joseph Ball.
Adrian Nicole Sharp.
Tiffany Ann Frombach.
Chang Yu Dennis Lin.
Jessica Cheryl Bance.
Michael Wayne Sharpless.
Janelle Lynn Goodwin.
Jonathan J. Litwinowitz.
Allison Davis Barnes.
Jeffrey Edward Shaw.
Kimberly Ann Griffin.
Cole Michael Livingood.
Jessica Lynn Barnes.
Tara Lee Shaughnessy.
Courtney Lynn Eaton.
Thomas Lewinsky.
Luis Barrera.
Christopher John Shuda.
Heather Lee Eaton.
Jed William Loftus.
Denise Marie Bauer.
Lama Shuhebar.
Hector Tapar Ecto III.
Christine Mary Loftus.
Sarah Pamela Baum.
Virginia Marie Sierra.
Shannon Ashley Eisenberger.
Kyle Wayne Long.
Pamela Ipatia Batista.
John Signor Jr.
Marnie Lee Elliott.
Nicholas Adam Long.
Alicia Claire Beatty.
Greg Thomas Simpkins.
Abigail Noel Elsasser.
Erica Lopez.
Jeremy Joseph Beck.
Elizabeth Josephine Slachta.
Mark David Engelhart.
Edward Cornelius Lorden.
Matthew Reuben Becker.
Kyle David Slemmer.
Kwamina Ayu Ensua.
James Hebner Love.
Brent Charles Bettis.
Philip Charlton Small.
Janelle Nicole Arrow.
Patrick Joseph Love.
Catherine Scott Bell.
Cannell L. Smallwood.
Brandon Michael Espinosa.
Candace Lynn Lowry.
Kimberly Jane Benham.
Kyle Andrew Smith.
Jennifer Ann Esterline.
Jennifer Michelle Lockadoo.
Crescent Genevieve Bennett.
William Robert Smith III.
Eric Lawton Ivanic.
Jennifer Helen Lukens.
June Christine Benson.
Joshua Eugene Snyder.
Joseph Franklin Evans.
Fu Lee.
Rachel Kilpatrick Burke.
Ronald Snyder Jr.
Meredith Grace Evans.
Jennifer Ellen Madera.
David Lebanon Best Jr.
Karen Suzanne Snyderman.
Susan Elizabeth Evans.
Joseph Ryan Magazine.
Krina V. Begot.
Dennis Stephen Sokolik.
Megan Ann Eveland.
Francis Eugene Mahan IV.
Nathan Thomas Biondo.
Anthony Michael Salamito.
Ryan Joseph Fano.
Dennis Michael Maher.
Nicole Michelle Blackledge.
Andrew John Speck.
Kristen Nicole Foucher.
Sonny Gabrielle Masonette.
Jenna Nicole Bocchino.
Lynn Marie Stanley.
Amy Michelle Fenstermaker.
Matthew Allen Mankus.
Matthew Lewis Bach.
Joshua Philip Steff.
Diana Frances Ferguson.
Melanie Elizabeth Manning.
Jeremy Scott Bonner.
William L. Stegall Jr.
Shannon Marie Ferguson.
Allison Ann Marcy.
Tamia Danae Booker.
Nicholas Earl Stem.
Kyle Joseph Fichtman.
James Edward Mark Jr.
James Michael Bosch.
Robert Louis Stevenson III.
Stephen Scott Fickert.
Catherine Lynn Martin.
Casey Lee Batari.
Christina Marie Stevens.
Mark Zachary Fisher.
Stephen John Martin.
Jeanette Victoria Bourne.
David Christopher Stever.
Morgan Andrew Fisher.
Kateria Martyr.
Greta Margot Boyd.
Nicholas John Stout.
Karen Lynn Fisher.
Lindsay Marie Massimo.
Allison Lee Bratt.
Samantha Elizabeth Stout.
Ryan Andrew Fitzgerald.
Laura Rose Mator.
Vincent David Bridge Jr.
Melissa Lynn Straka.
Kara Quinn Fitzpatrick.
Alex Thomas Maurer.
Simon Andrew Cantos.
Eugene Thomas Streeper, Jr.
Cammie Lee Fleming.
Amy Rebecca Maurice.
Scott David Brooker.
Amy Lynn Strakowski.
Nicole Michelle Floyd.
Angela Ray Mayer.
Jennifer Ellen Brophy.
Elizabeth Victoria Stubb.
Andrea Jo Fonda.
Angela Gail Mayers.
Daniel James Brown.
Katarzyna Teresa Sudol.
Brian Christopher Fox.
Jessica Aaron Mazzoli.
Lindsay Ann Brown.
Oksana Suritskova.
Aaron Daniel Foxman.
Christine McCall.
Paulette Lanice Brown.
Stephen Elmer Sutters.
Chad Ryan Frame.
Benjamin Allen McCarney.
Gary Allen Brown, Jr.
Allison Michelle Suddy.
Andrew James Fretz.
Thomas Christopher McCarty.
Jennifer Lynn Bruno.
Tracy Lynn Svetnoff.
John Matthew Fritches.
Ian Andrew McCoy.
Kelly Marie Bruno.
Marus Shevchik.
Courtney Nicole Fullerton.
Christian Scott McCracken.
Naomi Marie Buckwalter.
Aaron Lindsay Tamplin.
Andrew Mischens Gabaselis.
Sean Charles McDevitt.
Matthew David Badinko.
Georgina Fayez Tanous.
Joseph Robert Galante.
Allison Marie McDonald.
Dana Marie Buffo.
Tech Ty.
Jillian Michelle Gallagher.
Charles Francis McKee.
Heather Nicole Bundick.
Jody Ann Simone Thomas.
Stephen Paul Gallagher.
Colin Stephen McGrorty.
Catherine Marie Burns.
Courtney Michelle Todd.
Saram K. Gannison.
Sean William McGrogan.
James Robert Bynan.
David Benjamin Toper.
Diana Lee Giangeli.
Raymond A. McKnight III.
Jeremiah Robert Carber.
Michelle Nicole Toper.
Andrea Pia Garay.
Victoria Francis McNally.
Tyler Andrew Cates.
Rebecca Nicole Torreson.
Drew William Garris.
Ashley Kristen McNeil.
Jennifer Elizabeth Cathcart.
Montgomery Min Triet Tran.
Matthew Joseph Gahn.
Melissa Grace Medlin.
Douglas Scott Servey.
Tui Tan Trong.
Elizabeth Maria Gedek.
Krishna Harain Mehta.
Han Bayol Chang.
C.U. Say.
John Robert Gentile Jr.
Molly Adrian Menti.
Mayin Chen.
Mark Timothy Euling.
Charles Patrick Gerber.
Benjamin Jeffrey Menk.
Oliver Chen.
Heidi Ann Eurasius.
Peter Robert Gers.
James Thomas Mergen.
Tira Stacy Chernak.
Julie Adriana Urabo.
Stephanie Michelle Geslow.
Nicholas Michael Merlino.
George Wesley Childs.
Kevin Daniel Vitus.
Erin Rebecca Gilbert.
Erica Diane Messa.
Era Cho.
Ria Faltanis.
Bridget Marie Gilday.
Matthew Michael Mahalik.
Chris Allen Cho.
Ian Morrison Van Anglin.
Kelly Ann Gillen.
Kevin Scott Mishner.
Young Cho.
Lilia Vandevar.
Anthony Rocco Giuliani.
Kyle James Mishner.
Kyung Choi.
Gladys Donora Benegas.
Julian Godesha.
Amy Joanna Mitchie.
Momita Chowdhury.
Ricardo M. Vasquez.
Brian Scott Godshaw.
Richard Joseph Miles II.
Bessie Fang Chu.
Rebecca Jane Voss.
Byron Allen Gorsey.
Jeffrey Charles Miller.
Rachel Lauren Sinchetta.
Matthew Anthony Benziel.
Christopher A. Gorman.
Jennifer Beth Miller.
Ryan Adam Civarelli.
Ethan Raymond Vino.
Ona Sinclair Godshaw.
Stephen Henry Miller.
Amy Elizabeth Cicerone.
Christopher James Ventresca.
Matthew Raymond Goudreau.
Stephen Raymond Miller.
Andrea Cirilli.
Andrew Joseph Vitri.
Rocco Vincent Granese.
Mitchell Allen Miser.
Lauren Elizabeth Clark.
Carrie Christine Vincent.
Austin Mather Gray.
Christine Ann Motes.
Kevin Martin Clements.
Julio Cesar Vivas.
Pearl Francis Gray.
Casey Denise Meckel.
Jillian Renee Clothier.
Julie Lynn Vogel.
Erin Nicole Green.
Naveen Moiadi.
Tara Elizabeth Coates.
Naramith Vongpachang.
David Ross Greenberg.
Kylie Michelle Moore.
Kristen Michelle Coe.
Jignashu Rajendra Vora.
Sarah Elizabeth Greenwood.
Ludovica Monarca.
Edward Thomas Coffey.
Long Tang Vu.
Kevin Richard Gruwicki.
Christina Nicole Monastero.
Michael Patrick Coffey.
Princey Gavin Bias.
Robert Louis Groling III.
Jacob Douglas Moore.
Joseph Anthony Colantonio.
Rahul Kamlesh Bias.
David Allen Grooms.
Charmaine Jeanette Moore.
Jonathan Chadwick Cole.
Evan Peter Wade.
Rachel Elizabeth Grossman.
Jennifer Lauren Morelli.
Derek James Constantino.
Michael Atef Wadey.
Joseph Guerrera III.
Katrina Lee Morris.
Jessica Ann Cook.
Tara Lynn Wagner.
Himani Gupta.
Ryan Dennis Morrow.
Matthew Ryan Cornelison.
Zanaya Bree Wagner.
Matthew George Haas.
Matthew Robert Morvan Jr.
Lisa Marie Constanzo.
Sarah Kathleen Waltzberger.
Benjamin Robert Half.
Caitlin Caroline Muni.
Lauren Michelle Costello.
Christopher Joseph Wall.
Sean Patrick Hagan.
Amon Terrence Murphy.
Shannon Lee Cressman.
Jacob Andrew Wallace.
Colin Andrew Hagens.
Shadell Lee Murray.
Carol Beth Crimmins.
Mark Andrew Walsh.
Booyar Hyridine.
Philip Matthew Myers.
Erin Brianna Krotzer.
Sarah Elizabeth Wampel.
Robert Pierce Hall.
Graham Eric Nadig.
Bradley Stephen Kroll.
Jamie Lynn Walther.
Imran Jesus Hamid.
Narun Sonia Nahar.
Lauren Nicole Kruzmeyer.
Sheila Shu Wang.
Tristan J. Hamrick.
Christian Xavier Naranjo.
Kevin Charles Cullen.
Jamie Lee Ware.
Sarita Ray Hance.
Corey John Naraki.
Daniel Philip Cunan.
Samantha Elizabeth Warrenker.
Keith Jason Hannum.
Aaron Marie Nazamek.
Brittany Dawn Cusimano.
Medea Cherie Watson Bay.
Robert George Hansen.
Deborah Sue Nelson.
Apurva Ashok Dave.
Nathaniel Preisner Webb.
Alyssa Ann Harashak.
Aurora Jubilee Nestle.
Mihir Bonkim Dave.
James Walter Weber.
Cynthia Aisha Hart.
Anthony Nochi III.
Erica Nicole Davis.
Caitlin Jean Weeks.
David Grant Heck.
Amanda Kenneth Nolan.
Jessica Rose Davis.
Kelly Ann Wheel.
Robert Anthony Heckler.
Daniel Patrick Nolan.
Theodore R. Dekine.
David Stephen Weir.
Scott Palmer Hemmons Jr.
Melissa Jean Obels.
David James Dedman.
Katrina Alexandra Weissel.
Bernadette Lynn Henning.
Kevin Andrew O'Driscoll.
Matthew Anthony DeFrancesco.
Heather Lynn Weiss.
Jennifer Lee Herman.
James Scott O'Hara.
Brian Delp.
Douglas Joseph Wentz.
Robert Edward Heddle.
Linda Christine Oscar.
Justin Richard Delp.
Patrick William Wartan.
William Christopher Heddle.
Sundali Uch.
Apexa N. Desai.
Benjamin Matthew White.
Ian Christopher Hill.
Robin Renee Kim Otten.
Darmesh Desai.
Christine Angela White.
Jennifer Marie Hill.
Haral Pradeep Oza.
Megan Catherine DeSimone.
Michael Sean White.
Hugh William Himmel III.
John Austin Palmer.
Brian Kevin Destrada.
Christopher Wayne Wildman.
Adam Robert Hinkle.
Charles Bernard Palmer III.
Gregory Andrew Detweiler.
Katie Lynn Williams.
Brian Thomas Hinkle.
Sharon Lynn Panko.
Kelly Lynn Devitt.
Justin Ryan Wilson.
Ryan Keith Hoagie.
Simone K. Park.
Gina Luisa Dinamizio.
Rachel Mary Wilson.
Stephen Jeffrey Hoffman.
Susan Young Yoon Park.
David Joseph Deal.
Sky Lene Wilson.
Robert William Holcroft.
Anthony Brian Parker.
Kristen Elizabeth Deal.
Stephen Andrew Winterhalter.
Latanya Shanae Holliday.
Christopher Allen Parker.
Nicole Christina DeGiorgio.
Lauren Michelle Wisniewski.
Joshua James Holmes.
Ashish Jayant Patel.
John Din.
Catherine Waglum.
Jonathan Ryan Holnick.
Danish Kumar Patel.
Bradley Robert Ditter.
Jeffrey Wolf.
John Daniel Haloti.
Gaurang J. Patel.
Brian Joseph Dividoc.
John William Womack.
Elizabeth Amy Hooton.
Hardik Sureshbhai Patel.
Scott William Dodds.
Dale James Woomer.
Stephen Bradley Horning.
Haral G. Patel.
Michael Patrick Dolan.
Adrian Michelle Risley.
Ian Michael Horowitz.
Hiren Antin Kumar Patel.
Benjamin Donaldson.
Brian Patrick Wonder.
Kelly Jean Horrocks.
Hiren Banubai Patel.
Matthew Philip D'Amico.
Bettina Marie Yanni.
Mark Gavin Hoskinson.
Hitesh Vinod Patel.
Lauren Elizabeth Dorn.
Brad Eric Yakel.
Christopher Ian Houchins.
Jaydeep D. Patel.
Morgan Brittany Douglas.
Tamara June Yun.
Emily Allen Housel.
Jigar Ashokbhai Patel.
Jamie Ann Drescher.
Thomas H. Zabriskie Jr.
Teresa Marie Howe.
Jigar Jaswantlal Patel.
Shervon Ann Drummond.
Rachel Marie Ziegler.
Mark Hudson.
Jigna Arvind Patel.
Kelly Janine Durand.
Kristen Jeanette Zimmer.
Christopher Philip Hughes.
Kayer Mukundrai Patel.
Michael Thomas Duffy.
Jennifer Ann Hulick.
Mihir Mahendra Patel.
Patrick William Dulce.
Jared John Hutkowski.
Namita H. Patel.
Mark Philip Dunlap.
Dyer Min Win.
Pinky B. Patel.
Bradley Michael Bauer.
Joseph Yanni Jr.
Pritesh K. Patel.
Genevieve Marie Bourgeois.
Daniel Vincent Iannucci.
Prithi Patel.
Julie Ann Castle.
Benjamin Richard Ibargwin.
Roma R. Patel.
Sarah Elizabeth Dukes.
Alan Lee Iram.
Sonia Yugesh Patel.
Melissa Ann Brown.
Mutadi Islam. Prashel Iyer. Shivanji Patel.
To introduce the officers of the class of 2001, class advisors, Mrs. Mary Wilson and Mr. Tim Borgman.
Treasurer Matthew Brian Finnemeyer. Go to bed. Secretary Elizabeth Ann Decker. Vice President Catherine Ann Elizabeth Peterman. President Jane Shang Shu.
Now for the business at hand. It's my responsibility to certify that you meet the requirements to receive a diploma. First, I must administer one last test. Class 2001, are you ready to graduate? Parents, friends, relatives, staff, do you concur? Let me proceed by the powers invested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and as superintendent of the North Penn School District. I hereby affirm that you have met all the criteria for graduation and confer upon you a North Penn High School diploma with all the rights accorded. Congratulations.
Will the class of 2001 please stand? Let's step into the future together. Make North Penn High School our alma mater by changing our tassels from right to left. Congratulations, North Penn. We've graduated.
Great.